Mark had never been the jealous type, but something about Emily's smile felt off. He noticed the texts she laughed at in secret, the way her phone always stayed face down. Then, one Saturday, he saw a car parked outside her apartment, a car with a name that wasn't his. A flicker of doubt became a gnawing worry. Could the woman he trusted with his daughter really be hiding the truth? Mark was about to find out, and what he discovered would shatter everything he believed about love. Mark Thompson had learned early on that life didn't always hand you the cards you wanted. At 38, he was a single dad to 7-year-old Lily, balancing night shifts at the hospital with soccer practice, homework, and bedtime stories. Love had been a distant memory, something he once chased recklessly and now approached cautiously. Then he met Emily. She seemed like a whirlwind of sunshine, bringing laughter into their small apartment and convincing Lily to call her Aunt Em. For the first time in years, Mark allowed himself to hope. Emily shared dinner with them, cheered Lily at her recitals, and even stayed up to watch old movies with Mark, claiming she loved this kind of quiet, felt like family. Like belonging. One Saturday, Mark decided to surprise Emily by picking her up for brunch. He parked outside her apartment and noticed something odd. A man's car in the driveway with a bumper sticker that read, "Forever yours, Tommy." A flicker of unease stirred in Mark's chest. He shrugged it off. People had friends, right? But that unease grew. Lily had innocently mentioned Emily having another dad she sometimes visited. At first, Mark dismissed it as a joke, something Lily had imagined. Yet curiosity gnawed at him. That evening, when Emily left her phone on the kitchen counter, he hesitated, then couldn't resist. The texts were brief but devastating. Declarations of love, plans for a weekend getaway, laughter that didn't include him or Lily. The name Tommy kept appearing, and Mark's stomach sank. Emily had been lying. Every smile, every promise, every "I love you" was a performance. Mark felt anger. But more than that, he felt a deep, familiar ache, betrayal. He didn't yell. He didn't storm out. Instead, he watched Lily brushing her hair and humming a tune Emily had taught her, and realized he needed to protect his little world. The confrontation was quiet. Emily tried to explain, said she didn't want to hurt him, but Mark's voice was calm, steady. "You already did. And you can't be a part of our lives anymore if honesty isn't part of it." Emily left, suitcase in hand. Mark sat on the couch with Lily, letting silence fill the room. Lily finally spoke, her small hand clutching his. "Daddy, it's okay. We still have us." And in that moment, Mark realized something powerful. Love didn't have to come from someone else. He had enough to give, and he had enough for Lily. That night, Mark tucked Lily into bed, reading her favorite story. The house was quiet, but for the first time in weeks, it didn't feel empty. Betrayal had stung, yes, but it had also reminded him of what truly mattered: the honesty between a father and his child, the simple, unshakable bond that no one could fake. Mark knew he would heal, and when he did, he'd be ready for love that was real love, that could never be taken away by lies.